Yeah,
Yes.
I forgot that word. I forgot the human word for moon time.
Mm-hmm. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
fuck.
thought I said it.
Fucking
That might have been
shit.
one of the things that I only mentally told my sunglasses. I've been doing that a lot, like saying, "Man,
I gotta
we
get
look
dressed.
good." Should I wear my sunglasses like when I sleep, like
You should
all
wear
the
your
time?
sunglasses at night, like who wrote that song? Blondie.
Blondie,
Yeah. I
I
believe
guess.
Blondie did write the song.
Is
Corey Hart recorded it, but
yes, okay.
Blondie wrote it. Blondie not only wrote it, but inspired.
Blondie fucking lived it.
Yeah. We're all Blondie fans here at Werewolf Radar, if you probably have guessed from my character's name in Valheim.
Truly, Blondie the Sin.
Well, I was supposed to be
Yeah.
singer, but it only let me type in so many characters.
He had to make sure that we didn't think it was the comic strip.
Yeah. There's a difference I learned as a child. That Blondie is not the same as the comic strip. And vice versa.
That is true. I think a lot of people probably ended up in the funnies being like, all right, Blondie.
I like
Wait a minute.
Blondie.
This isn't the pioneering female fronted folk punk band at all. Electro punk, probably.
Yeah, this
No,
one
folk
loves a
electric punk.
Dagwood.
God, the funnies, man. Remember when they were... I don't remember the funnies. That's not our generation.
I remember the funnies. I read so many funnies. Dagwood, you name them all.
didn't interest
Blondie,
me.
I know everyone. If I could remember another character
Hagar, the
from
horrible.
Blondie specifically.
It didn't interest me.
I only know characters from Blondie.
I was more interested in like unsolved mysteries on a Sunday morning.
I loved it. I wanted to see what Robot Man was up to
that sounds
every
fun.
Sunday. I wanted to see what was going on in Get Fuzzy. The Far Side was always a good weird time. Bizarro got pretty weird sometimes.
Was there any paranormal one, or was it just Casper?
And hell, I'll check in on Garfield. You know, I want to check in on my man, see how blood pressure's doing.
See if he's going to kill himself this Monday, or if he's going to survive another week.
Yeah.
Now, do you think Garfield would kill himself on a Monday, or would he kill himself on like Wednesday after suffering the extreme depression of a Monday?
Yeah, a really bad Monday. He's like, I can't do it. Maybe it would be a Sunday. So he's like, no more Mondays. Ladies and gentlemen,
comes back as a ghost.
Welcome to Werewolf Radar, the world's premier
Paranormal
preparedness podcast. My name is Jordan Dahl.
I am Nate Baldwin.
I'm Iceman.
Today's episode of Werewolf Radar, Roger's wearing sunglasses, and this cool Roger is a devastating force of charisma.
Yeah, it is.
Just dripping bravado and sexuality.
Go to our YouTube, watch the video. It's up on Tuesday.
Today's episode of Werewolf Radar is brought to you by Monstroco brand biomechanical soda proboscises. Fully functional, high-powered proboscis that can puncture bone, metal, and wood to get at that sweet, sweet soda. $10,000. Allow 6 to 8 months for recovery. Monstroco, what the fuck?
I want it. I need to drink more soda. I must have this proboscis. My life will be so much better with the proboscis.
Sure. And you know, it does. I mean, you could probably drink other stuff with it too.
Like a mosquito.
Didn't they already try this with Surge?
Yeah. God, can you imagine a cloud of mosquitoes high on Surge? That's going to be us, guys. Once we get the Monstroco brand proboscis and we puncture a keg, because it says it'll puncture bone, metal, and wood, which, I mean, bone seems weird, but metal, we could puncture like a keg of Surge and guzzle it, and then go shred the gnar. Or maybe someone's stole my soda and they're keeping it in a skull.
Yeah. Or we could bring bone marrow to leukemia patients.
Yeah, we could take it from serial killers and spit it at leukemia patients.
I picture just like going in there for the marrow and then just spitting it right on their face. Here's the marrow you so desperately need.
I see. Rub it in. I see it as I don't see any downside to this, honestly. Who doesn't have $10,000 in 6 to 8 months laying around?
Right? Plus, you're not going to be a Vrill. This is a different type of proboscis. I know what you're thinking. Oh, is this a Vrill trap? Mm-hmm. No, this is a Monstroko trap. Mm-hmm. You can trust Monstroko's traps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the only thing they make.
Oh, who wants to go first today? I don't have a segment. I went hard on that this week of Weird. You'll hear it Friday.
Guys, I want to go first because I have been trying to get a little, you want to go ghost hunting, say, but you're like, I don't live near a haunted boat. I don't live near Dracula's castle.
It is a problem.
I don't live near Teddy Roosevelt's underground White House gladiator ring.
Where do I go? Where
do I go?
Where?
So here is a little article that I found from lonelyplanet.com, not to be confused with the Lonely Island, the comedy group.
I thought it was going to be the Lonely Island, my other podcast about Fight Island that you can only listen to by yourself.
It's the one person only Fight Island.
That's where you fight your internal demons.
This episode
shouting in a
addiction
versus therapy. Well, that's two people and the hundreds of people who hurt you before that. I want to read you guys from lonelyplanet.com. This was I thought a really fun read. 10 lesser known haunted places around the world. That's right. It's Jordan reads a listicle to you.
I love
this segment.
I love starting episodes with listicles. They're fun. They're brief. They're getting us in there in the paranormal mood.
This started with me finding an article about budget ghost hunting.
So you were actually researching, can I get this equipment?
Which had less meat on the bone than you'd like to think. It was very funny and well written, but it wasn't the meaty answers I was looking for. Like if I don't have a proton pack, what can I do with some 401 and a compost heap?
So much.
If I don't have a containment unit, what can I do with this old soup thermos and
Are you telling people how to build
Bible?
Bombs, Jordan?
No, paranormal containment units. What? You're just like the guy from the EPA, Roger.
All right, you're right. You can do lots of things with a compost heap.
Thank you.
409 and a container.
Yes, if you take the 409 and you put it you put some compost in the bottle, shake it up, you spray that on a ghost, it acts as a particle accelerator.
Neat.
That's not true. Don't do that. You shouldn't try. This is the article, lesser known haunted places around the world. We're going to start with number 1, Fort Garry Hotel in Winnipeg. All right, Winnipegians, this is for you.
Okay.
Most of the unnatural occurrences at the Fort Garry Hotel in Winnipeg are focused on room 202.
Can I just say it's very dumb to Fort Garry? They couldn't come up with anything better than Gary.
Listen.
Now Gary was a very nice individual.
Now I'll throw this at them. It's got 2 R's.
What?
So it could be Fort
could
Garry.
Be
Gary.
Gary.
Yeah, that's even worse.
That's not great, is it? Anyway, room 202, where according to legend, a woman hung herself in the closet many years ago. This is the plot to The Innkeepers, but go ahead. After hearing of her husband's death, there have been reports of blood dripping down the walls in the room and guests waking up to an apparition of a cloaked woman hovering at the foot of the bed. Guests of ghoulish inclination can ask to stay in 202.
I don't understand why ghosts do that. Just give you the good floating stare, like, Are you sleeping?
I don't think ghosts. I don't think ghosts have a lot of options.
It is weird that they. I was watching.
It seems like this type of ghost has an option though, and they choose floating at the foot of your bed.
Well, yeah. I mean, what
were you watching though, Nate?
I was watching an episode of Ghost Brothers the other day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great show.
They were doing,
check that
which
out.
Which is fantastic. They were doing an EVP thing, and it does seem like ghosts, they only have access to like 3 words at any given time.
Well, I mean,
like, I don't know if they're trying to say full sentences and there's some sort of weird filter.
We don't know anything about it. We don't know if those EVP things work. We don't know if they're as aware of us as we are unaware of them. You know, it's literally trying to scream across the void. I don't think they know what they're doing.
Right. But we always seem to get the important words. They're like help or Mike or some shit.
It could be, and I thought about this.
We gotta help Mike.
Like, yeah. They never get like and the.
See, that's what I was thinking. Like
conquistador.
Linguistically, like a lot, like pronouns, conjunctive words, like they're all gone from ghost language, and it's just like the most important words, like those
Applegate Farms Deli Meats.
I think it's more feeling how ghosts talk. Like it's not like in language, but like this feeling here.
Oh, interesting. I tend to think of and I tend to imagine being a ghost as the having some sort of mental illness. You know, you're not sure where you are. Times that I've felt disoriented, times that I've sleptwalked, you know, I wasn't entirely aware of it, but times that I've been blackout drunk, that probably feels like being a ghost. Why are you staring at me? Oh my God, she's so drunk.
That's very possible too. Like that same, like out of consciousness.
Maybe this is the only thing that's left of her is just, I don't know what you need. I don't know what you can do with this information, but here I am. I'm here.
Yes,
it's crazy.
Could
rock
be.
you like a hurricane.
Rock you like a hurricane. That's the only scarier thing she could have done is just started wailing on the guitar. Number 2. La Laurie Mansion, New Orleans. We know this one. I've been here. The La Laurie Mansion in New Orleans is the former home of socialite and now famous sadist, thanks to the television show American Horror Story Coven, Madame Delphine La Laurie. The scene of horrifying events in the late 1830s. Phantoms of the tortured slaves who died on the property have been reported, along with screams coming from the house. People on group tours have fainted or become nauseous. Actor Nicolas Cage owned the house for a while,
of course,
though he experienced no unusual happenings while living there.
Because he was drunk.
Because all the ghosts were terrified of you.
Yeah,
what's unusual for Nicolas Cage?
The man thought Mandy was just, I'll just be me for 2 hours.
The ghosts are...
And he literally shot it in 2 hours.
Tired of talking to me, you guys.
Do you think it just because I could see that too, to where someone's energy, such as Nicolas Cage's, is so overpowering and domineering, is just pushes the ghost out.
The ghosts get enough in 45 minutes, and they're just like, all right, Nick, I don't think you should remake Ghost Rider again. It was bad the first time.
It was awesome, both movies.
The ghosts mentioned that too. They're like, Roger liked it, but that's it.
Yeah, I will pay for a ticket again.
Number 3, Ross Castle in Ireland. Among the many, many haunted castles of Ireland is this 16th century Ross Castle, located in County Meath. It's like
County Meath.
Meat with an H.
Ooh.
Now serves as a 5-bedroom B&B.
Dun, dun, dun.
That doesn't sound like a castle.
Yeah.
To me, 5 bedrooms is... I mean, it's an expensive home now, but...
Well, I'll tell you this. It was built by English Lord Richard Nugent. A famously cruel aristocrat. Did you hear that Ted Nugent has COVID after being a COVID denier and is holding content? concerts and
I-
shit.
I did. Did you hear that his son is a weird SoundCloud rapper who has a personal relationship with the Archangel Michael?
What? Anyway, salutations, Ted Nugent. Ride the lightning, bitch. Located in County Meath, now serves as a 5-bedroom B&B built by English Lord Richard Nugent. A famously cruel aristocrat, Ross Castle is said to be haunted by his daughter Sabina. Having fallen in love with the son of an enemy Irish chieftain, Sabina eloped, but the lovers were caught in a storm as they rowed across Lake Sheelin, and Sabina's husband died. She was so distraught that she was unwilling to eat or drink and soon died as well. It is said that both Sabina and the Lord are routinely sighted on the property. Guests have reported hearing voices and doors shutting on their own, sometimes with a startling bang.
Nice.
A startling Irish bang, the sound of a ghost upon you.
If
I
the
almost
Irish,
started dancing from my heels down.
I like how the Irish have songs about two things: ghost and the British.
And the British and politics. 4, the island of Daxa, Croatia. Anybody from Daxa in the audience?
Croatia in the house. Let's hear ya.
Despite being prime real estate just off the coast of Dubrovnik. Ooh, you guys wanna-
Dubrovnik.
yeah, take a turn with it. Dubrovnik.
Dubrovnik.
Nice, great word. The island of Daxa is so frightening that no one will buy it.
I'll buy it. Werewolf Radar fortune. Our Dogecoin fortune. I'm
20
willing to
bucks.
spend on it.
25 right
how
now.
Much, how much does it cost?
I don't know.
Is it one of those operations where we have to clean it up?
I think if
'Cause
you
I
have to
want more
ask,
ghosts.
I think if you have to ask how much an island costs, you don't.
We probably
Yeah.
can't afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how do I know where to? Anyway,
So
that's
frightening that
economics.
nobody will buy it. The deserted island was the site of a massacre of 48 Nazi sympathizers, including the mayor, after Dubrovnik's liberation. Fuck.
I'll buy that in a heartbeat.
This sounds like a great island.
Yeah.
What?
The bodies were like, well, I mean, you're still gonna be crawling with ghosts, and honestly, Nazi ghosts.
Oh, is it haunted by Nazis that we
Probably.
can continually murder again?
If anything, I'll
or
laugh at them as they just
This
wander
is
through.
what-
But like, look at that dead.
or will you
Nazi.
just have their horrible Nazi dreams for 25 years?
See? That's the fear too. What if they're like, remember the hatred?
Yeah. The bodies were left unburied,
How come
decaying.
Call of Duty Nation hasn't come together to buy
The
this?
bodies were left unburied, decaying for decades, and it's said that moaning can be heard coming from the island, particularly on stormy nights. Fucking scary.
Well,
Can you imagine
They were all
just
massacred in the foot and then just
just-
buried,
the
still living.
Yes,
You
I
can-
need that.
Can you imagine the fucking like, oh god, the Nazi draugrs screaming in the middle of a storm?
Oh my, that's definitely what it is.
Scary. 5, Magnetic Hill or High, Moldova.
Moldova. One time I got Moldova's Twitter to hit me up because I was like
What?
just spitting up Moldova facts.
Whoa, far out.
And they were like, "This is awesome. Thank
this
you,
dude
Roger."
loves Moldova. Fuck yeah.
Still don't know where it is.
That wasn't one of the facts.
No. It was like Moldova exports this.
Okay, well,
There's a very excellent 90-Day Fiance story involving Moldova.
you know what? My
that you'll
Moldova
get to eventually,
story.
Roger.
My Moldova story is that Ernest P. Worrell played the Prince of Moldova on Roseanne.
Oh yeah.
Aunt Jackie almost married him.
Oh
Jim
my
Varney.
god. I didn't know that was a real I didn't know that was Moldova. I thought that was a
Yeah.
make-believe kingdom that they just made up.
Yeah, I might be wrong. I think it was Moldova. I remember it being Moldova.
And,
Magnetic
in-
Hill.
In side quests, we will be murdering the Count of Moldova, Strahd.
Magnetic Hill is just fucking Magnetic Hill. This is bullshit. Come on,
That's
Moldova,
still
you can
weird.
do better than this. It says, I mean, it's not
It's not
fucking
a haunted
lesser
place,
known
yeah.
haunted place. Get the hell off of this list. What are you doing
Well,
here? Magnetic Hill gets its
It's
name.
lesser known insofar as Roger did a bunch of Moldova facts and did not know where it was.
Sure. From the name of the phenomenon that if you position your car just right across the road from the hill and slip the car into neutral, the car will eerily advance despite an opposing incline.
And
If
we
you
have
don't apply your brakes in time, you'll be pulled into traffic on the M2.
I like how they call their highway something with an M.
I like that too. I don't know why.
That I do really dig those magnetic hills, I guess they call them, or what magic hills.
Love a gravitational anomaly.
We experienced that on the Werewolf Radar tour years ago, and that was weird how far.
Yeah, it was
moved.
dope and strange.
It seemed level. I don't know, man. I think about that still to this day.
Number 7, the Hoia-Baciu Forest in Romania. Located near Cluj-Napoca. Oh, no, wait, I skipped one. Number 6, the Pfister Hotel.
How could you forget the Pfister Hotel?
That's Pfister with a P. I just met her. Okay. The landmark Pfister Hotel is said to be haunted by the ghost of its founder, Charles Pfister, who died in 1927. It's especially infamous among visiting baseball teams playing at Miller Park, leaving some players so creeped out that they will pay out of their own pockets to stay at another hotel.
Well, they haven't met a baseball player as cheap as Roger Norquist.
Or as that at shortstop.
I'm not very good at the most important position on your team. You should have put me as the bat boy.
Get him in there. He'll be able to fucking handle your ghost problem, that's for sure. Staff and guests have reported Pfister's ghost standing on the hotel's grand staircase, just strolling around the ballroom on the 9th floor. Guests have reported their radios and television spontaneously turning on, footsteps and knocking in their rooms, moved furniture and personal items, and flickering lights.
That's what I'm using to check for my apartment, though, is those signs.
Sure.
Like moved stuff, lights that flicker. Right now,
sure,
it seems nothing. It's very upsetting.
It's okay. Keep after it. Number 7, Hoia-Baciu Forest, Romania. Huh?
Oh, no, I mean, the MLB thing is very strange. There are entire teams that will not stay there, even though it's very close to the ballpark.
Maybe we need to do a dang deep dive on the Pfister.
At least for the name alone.
Number 7, the Hoia-Baciu Forest in Romania. Located near Cluj-Napoca, Transylvania.
A lot of MLB teams won't stay there either.
Located near Cluj-Napoca, Transylvania, locals call Hoia-Baciu Forest the Bermuda Triangle of Romania. Locals claim the area has been associated with evil for centuries, haunted by peasants that were murdered there, whose souls are trapped in the forest.
Damn.
In Romania, you're fucking kidding me.
In Romania, tree haunts you. People have gone missing. UFOs have been sighted. Lights and unexplained electrical phenomena frequently occur, and people say that they feel they're being watched. Paranormal activity is centered on a barren circle on a plateau in the interior where no plant life will grow.
They did a Destination Truth there, right?
Yes, they did.
That's the one where that poor camera or sound guy was thrown 20 feet, right?
That's the one.
That's the one where they didn't pay that guy's workman's comp because a ghost threw him 20 feet,
What?
right?
Really?
No, I hope they did.
Josh Gates is such a fuck.
No, I bet because of insurance things, like they definitely took care of him, but
He's still on the job.
I have heard that Josh Gates is a low-key sociopath, though. Number 8, the Island of the Dolls, Mexico.
Damn it, this one too I know
also
about.
a destination unknown.
Yep. Just south of Mexico City. Am I super quiet now?
You are.
Yeah.
Damn it. Just south of Mexico City, the uninhabited Island of the Dolls has a sad history mixed with creepy phenomena.
Phenomenas.
The legend is that a girl drowned in a canal surrounding the island, and sometime later, dolls began to wash ashore. Julian, the island's only inhabitant and caretaker for some 50 years, hung the dolls from the trees to please her spirit, but was later found drowned in the same spot as the girl.
I think about
Quick
this
question:
case.
would it be super awesome or super terrible to be the lone person that runs an island?
I guess the
Now,
on the
you
one
have to be the
hand,
custodian apparently as
once
well.
you become the darkness, you have nothing to fear from it.
Yeah, I think this is what's gonna happen when I buy an island. I'm gonna pay it off, and
Yeah.
then I won't have to like work basically.
Sure.
So like I'll have all this extra free time to collect the
Yeah.
dolls, and then that's
Yeah.
how you keep slipping into darkness.
Sure. Well, that's the other hand, is you are the darkness, but sometimes once you become the darkness, you are quite often alone with the darkness.
Truth.
So who knows what happened to this guy? Maybe he was pulled in by the ghost. Maybe he wanted to join her. Maybe he just got drunk and stumbled. And the last few moments of his life were spent thinking, "Oh my God, I can't believe it's happening like this."
I think
Maybe he
too
saw her.
about like, where did the dolls come from? Did the ghost of say the girl did it? Did the
Says
ghost
here-
of the girl like?
Says
Make
here they
other-
started washing up after her death.
But
on the
where did they
shore.
come from? Like, who's dropping the dolls off? Was the ghost upstream creating dolls or possessing girls to drop their dolls in there and go
Yeah,
like, the old man will love this?
The island is
He's right downstream from Mattel, Mexico.
the island is now a tourist attraction with people bringing dolls to hang in order to appease the spirits. The creepiness of the island no doubt adds to the hyperbole of reports claiming the dolls sometimes move their heads and arms, open their
Yes.
eyes, or whisper to each other. They have video of one of the dolls opening its eyes on Destination Truth. I don't know if it's fake, but it happened.
It's the type of doll too that has like that system in it to where like you can move its head up and down and the eyes
Yeah.
will blink.
Yeah.
But the doll doesn't fucking move and the eye moves.
The doll doesn't move, and presumably if it's on the level, like, so this doll was just sitting there for forever. And this is just all of a sudden its eye opened. I don't know. I guess there could have been some wildlife in the head or something.
Also, jump on TikTok. You don't have to. YouTube's got a bunch of compilations, but like there's a bunch of doll moving videos on TikTok. Head into that rabbit hole.
Roger, you love to see the dolls move. You saw it.
I
haunts
saw
you.
it once in real life, and now I
Yeah.
might be obsessed.
Number 9, Boggo Road Jail Museum in Brisbane.
Ooh.
I don't need a museum for jails.
This is the old jail too, spelled with a G. Gaol.
Well, how can the oppressors really learn to enjoy their architecture if you don't build a prison art museum?
The Boggo Road Jail Penitentiary was notorious for its poor living conditions and was the scene of roughly 100 deaths, including 42 hangings. Queensland's last execution was Ernest Austin and is allegedly the main source of the prison's hauntings. Austin's ghost is said to harass both prisoners and guards, the latter of whom would do anything to avoid working the night shift, including bribing each other with tobacco. The prison closed in 1989 and reopened as a museum in 1992. Ghost tours are on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays.
I would like us to do that when all this clears open and we can identify our locations.
I would love to do
A
that.
truce
Absolutely.
would be called between us.
Sure.
We get together, no weapons, and we
Mhm.
just investigate or not investigate, but check out one of these
Go
places.
to some haunted locations. See if we can, kiss a ghost.
Kiss a ghost. Let's call
Kiss
it. Let's
a
get shirts
ghost.
that say
Kiss
we're the Kiss a Ghost crew.
We're here to kiss ghosts. We're here. We came to chew bubblegum and kiss ghosts.
Looks like
Number
we're all
10.
out of ghosts.
And we're all out of ghosts. Number 10. We know this one. You know it. You love it. Okigahara Suicide Forest
Nice.
in Japan. Very
Yeah.
spooky. Once again, the site of what I believe to be the most convincing paranormal footage I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
Once again, captured on
Destination.
Destination
Truth.
Truth, a favorite show. Even though Josh Gates, I've heard, is a sociopath.
Huge
If I'm
D-Bay.
wrong, Josh, I apologize. Please hit us up. Come
Send
be on
us
the show.
flowers.
Yeah, apologize in advance, Josh
Yeah,
Gates.
yeah, you can apologize right to us, right on Twitter. Also known as the Suicide Forest, Aokigahara is first-rate spookiness at the base of Mount Fuji. Its moniker comes from its history as a place people come to kill themselves. It is said about 100 people commit suicide here every year.
Now, to be fair on the ghost now, suicides didn't really happen there until a crazy depressed man wrote a romantic book about a couple killing themselves in that forest.
Truth, that did happen. But there's been a lot of suicides there since. The video in question is this strange, like, dark shape, darker than the darkness around it, that seems to rise up and sink back down in front of one of
and
their
I'll find a video
motion
and post
cameras.
it for the Discord too.
Yeah, we'll post it in the Discord. It is super eerie. You got to look really close, but if you spend 10 minutes looking at it and rewinding it and shit, it's just like,
you don't really like and this is biased, but I feel this is such a clear shadow figure. It blew my mind when I first see it. You guys will see it. Discord, follow us there.
That's what it is like, for people who try to keep skepticism, to keep them honest. It is one of those things that's so hard to, you're just like, I don't know what else this could be. It's very strange. Number 10, once again, signs in both Japanese and English are posted in the forest urging people to seek help, including please consult with the police before you decide to die. Unsurprisingly, people believe that the forest is haunted both by the people who have committed suicide and, according to legend, elders who were left here to starve to death.
It definitely is
of famine.
The same forest also featured in the book World War Z.
True. That is true. Yeah. Great book. This does it for Jordan Reads a Listicle to you. My recurring segment.
For Werewolf Radar.